even though you're late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. That's me. In real life, I get along with Sayori so much. Well, I guess there's no point now. I pressed F! I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. F. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot what that said. I didn't read it. Thank you for... Anyway, thank you for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Oh, that's me. I can't respond to her in her own voice. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna save... No, I'm not gonna load it. I'm gonna save it. This one. Oh, no, that's the one that I did. Yeah, I'll just overwrite it. Because it doesn't really matter. Yuri? Hey, big boobs. I mean, Yuri. Oh, I forgot to change the voice for her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it is that, No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Ugh, I hate people like this. It might take Yuri a while to get used to you new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice, yeah. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that most notable thing I read as a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's after demeanor totally changed. Yeah, I noticed that too. She's like, very, sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. And now she's like, a master. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a legit literature poem? It changed again. Like, it changed to fit her mood now. Because the other one, how it was like very, like, kiddie styling of this, but now it's like her, it's her. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the afterglow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. And she burps at the end. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. She's talking about her sex life. She can't keep up. She's talking about her stamina again. No, it's fine. Hey, it's good we take breaks, because if you do it really good for that short amount of time, even that goes, you know what I'm saying? So, just gotta take a break every once in a while. You gotta continue it, yeah. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Like semen. Semen's really easy. You wanna try it? Are you into ghost cheering? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, vet. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. That's her. She is. Something about her past is comforting. Here, I got it. Eerie, past, comforting. Past comfort. So now something's uncomfortable to her, right? Like she's unable to let go of the past. This is talking about herself. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy. Happy that you think that. She yawns right in the middle of that conversation. Just remember that it won't be long before we pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. You're what? Oh, another one. Okay, save it. Who should I show to my poem next? Tsuku's kind of a bitch, and I don't want to show it to her. But I guess I'll save Monica for last, because she's the leader. Huh? What? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said I was bad. I just didn't even evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. It's cute. Oh my gosh, the music keeps changing. The music is really good. Just get it's cute. Why is it cute? She doesn't want to be cute. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. What? Can try? We can run, we can seek, we can race, leap, climb, we can't fly. I mean, we can because of technology. Can try what? What can we try? What are you trying? So like, you can write this down. Say or no. This music. Natsuki trying what? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated. So she's like 14. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Yeah, because you're just a little bitch. And you read manga, dipshit. Nobody reads manga anymore. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style, wouldn't you make your message any less valid? Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like my dick. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. But you didn't. They can fly and they can try. That's it. You didn't rhyme anything with it. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what I mean to be a pro. That's what it means to be a pro. This right here, see this tooth? I hate that. I hate that in all anime shit. Because why is only her tooth showing? Where are your other teeth? That's one of your canines? Like, where are your other teeth? I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I don't care about your age, though. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about... Yeah, baby, look at that. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then it won't take that away from me. Yeah, I see. I don't care about age, really. I mean, I care about age when they're, like, before they're 18. Because I'm 18 now, and I gotta be really careful with that. I can't do it at all, basically. Who should I... who should I show it to? I know who I'll show it to. The desk. The janitor outside. Monica. Hi there. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. You are, eh? Yeah, I could, I think daily blowjobs would be good. Yeah, I would really, make sure everyone's happy and not on edge, Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Vet. We're all a little embarrassed today, But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, yeah, I don't know, right? Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had this sort of thing in common. Well, maybe good friends, but Sayori... Wait, why is she concerned? I'm writing that down. So, Monica is concerned about Sayori. Concerned about friendship with Sayori. Why is she concerned? Like, look at her face. We may be good friends. Oh, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. What? Why would you care about this? How do you know? We've known each other for like a day and a half. How do you know that I care about Sayori? You sure you're not reading into this too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sounded like Yuri. But in any case... I could be. Oh gosh, I sounded like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Why would you want? Oh, I guess never mind. She's trying to get me to do it because she's a club leader. So she's trying to make sure I'm actually like good at what I'm doing in the club, so then I look good on her. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits them. What? I guess you're okay, whatever. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. I'm not gonna write the other way everyone writes. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh, I do though, because that's the whole fucking thing of the game is to impress one of the girls, right? Get their pants. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No, I'm good, thanks, though. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, I see. Well, let's read it then. The fucking music keeps changing. There's a piano now. That feels important because all the other ones are like not piano, even though the Doki Doki, like the main theme is piano. I'm writing that down. Oh, whoops, that's wrong line. Monica, piano, others, instruments. Like they have other instruments, you know what I mean? Like she keeps piano. Hole in the wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite chaos. I realized now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. What the fuck? So, here's my thing. This is what I'm going through my head. He is me. I'm on the other side looking into the computer. She's in the computer looking out, and it's just a hole. It wasn't too bright because of my screen. And I'm a very stark fan. I know very important for appearance. There's no that you can't see anything. It's too deep. There's too much meaning into this fucking game. A hole of infinite choices. The choices, everything that we did. Hello, Dark Mike 1290. I realized now that I was looking at. I was looking out. Oh my gosh, you just realized you became sentient. That you're in a game. Done. Solved it. Monica is a computer program. She's not real, and she's scared, and so she's trying to reach out to me through this video game. And she's like, please help me. I don't know what to do. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. What? Epiphany? Is that she's in the computer? It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. She's realized she's in a computer. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Oh my gosh! Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. What? My pen, it doesn't leak. Like big pens, they don't leak like that. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out here. It didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sari liked it, and Vet did too. So based on that, I would gladly give her some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Vet like, oh no, they're gonna make me choose.
This one.